Welcome to A16 Season 3,
starring Ashaun
and Anisha. Woo!
Alright.
So guys, welcome back to our second podcast of the season, guys. So, before I get started, I just want to shout out all the Instagram.
Everything that we have, social media, etc.
So we have an Instagram, we have a TikTok, we have a we have an Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Audible Podcasts. We also have a website and a business email. Any suggestions, recommendations, etc., please let us know down in the description below. Give a like to this video, and let's get started.
Alright, so today what we're going to be doing is we have a bunch of topics we're going to be doing. First, we're going to be talking about teen life. So, high school parties, relationships, drama, stuff like that. Then we're going to be talking about the TikTok ban that was happening Now, while we're filming this, TikTok isn't banned yet.
Yeah.
So maybe while we post this, it's banned or isn't banned. Either way, we're going to be talking about the ban, and we're going to be reacting to our TikToks that we make.
Let's just get with the setup. We have our podcast mic, our snacks, water,
Scissors, apparently. I don't know why it's here, but it's here.
Scissors, a good sign vibe, the good vibe sign. Oh, wow. We also have the iPad and, of course, our whole new just background happening with the A16 sign. If you watched the first podcast video,
if you haven't watched it, go click off this video and go watch it.
Yeah, let's talk about teen life. So, guys, as you know, we're 16. Obviously, in the name of the podcast, let me stop. But in the name of the podcast, we're 16, and so we're living the teen life, guys. That's cringy. I'm never saying that again in my life. Oh my god. Let me stop. But pretty much we're in high school, and not much going on. I'm currently in 11th grade, and he's
a
grade
sophomore.
lower. Sophomore. My favorite sophomore, guys. I'm gonna stop. But anyway,
my second
pretty
favorite
much pretty much our party life is so dry. Like, I think out of like everything, we've only been to like one party. But that party was not a party. But anyway, our party life is very dry, and I feel like we could do a lot more, especially considering how we can set this whole thing up. I feel like we can set up our own party and do something.
High school parties are whack.
Yeah, they really are.
If you want to know how they are, it's literally like people go and then they sit on the couch. They're on TikTok. They're on their phones.
Yep.
They talk here and there. They drink. Juice. They don't smoke. They don't vape. Yes, they do. Literally at teenage parties, they sit on their phones and watch TikToks like it's nothing.
Yep.
And then obviously if you go to like rich teenage parties, they like do drugs, and it's like
they do drugs, guys. We're talking drugs.
They smoke weed. Honestly,
they're getting heavy
like,
stuff.
it's such a waste, because when you're younger, parties were always about like dancing, and having fun, and birthday parties about that too. Like there's a difference between birthday parties and high school parties.
A huge difference. Like,
birthday parties are literally like what parties are supposed to be, like how parties were back then. We we come together, we celebrate, we dance, we listen to music, we play a couple games here and there, we sing happy birthday, and everyone eats cake, talks about life, how they've been doing. While parties now, high school parties, literally go in, you hear a bunch of weird music playing. It's just a bunch of kids with smoke. You can see smoke all in the air. All you smell is alcohol, vape pens, literally everything. And it's just a bunch of teenagers doing all types of crazy stuff that's just irrelevant to what a party is. Like, it's literally not a party. It's basically just a gather. It's really just a gather. You can't even consider what they do nowadays a party as a party. So that's really the main difference between the two.
Let's talk about high school relationships. What is your experience?
My experience. I haven't been in a relationship for like years, guys. I feel that's so awkward to say on
Everyone
camera.
caught up.
But like, it's not because I can't. It's just because I don't want to. As me, I'm a schoolgirl. I like to focus and prioritize my grades and GPA over dating a person. Like, literally. But I mean, relationship though, I have like a lot of people that I sound cocky. I'm not cocky. I'm just saying, you know, out of context. I'm just saying the truth. Like, I have a lot of people that like fawn over me, and you know, I have a lot of guys that try to ask me out or try to get in a relationship. And don't get me wrong, like, they were really cool guys. You know, they're smart. They focus on their grades, their school, whatever. But like, I'm just not interested in relationships. And plus, high school relationships don't last. And we're gonna go to
if
colleges.
we're gonna talk about
like
high school relationships, don't last. Like, literally,
they don't. They really don't.
Okay, so one of my friends, I was talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
She has this boyfriend that they've been dating for like what, 2-3 months now, whatever. Anyway, I was talking to them, and I was talking to her, and I was like, so where do you see this relationship going? Because my friend, she's a sophomore, and you know, her boyfriend is a junior, and so I was like, wow, do you see yourself getting married, or like, do you guys see yourself like building a relationship beyond, you know, high school? And she said no. Like, she straight up said no. And she said it in the sense of like, she said when he goes to college, like, that's it. We're just gonna break up.
Yeah.
So then what's the point of being with him if
Exactly.
you know
if you
that
know
you're not gonna be together
forever?
Like, if you know for a fact that you're not gonna be together after a certain amount of time,
then there's no
what's the point of
having
having a relationship? Like, that's like me meeting someone and it's like, oh, I'm gonna date you for like 3 years and then I'm gonna move on.
Break up because I'm gonna be moving to a different country. And you know, I actually had that same encounter like literally just last week. Like, I think we were doing a group assignment in my class, and this girl, I was like, oh, weren't you and this person dating? I'm gonna call him E for now, but weren't you and E dating? And then she was like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh, so do you guys think you're gonna make it out of high school? Because like I said, we're juniors, we have 1 more year, and then we're in college. And I was like, so do you guys think you're gonna make it out of high school? And she was like, oh, no, because I know we're going to different colleges, so after like 12th grade year, we're just gonna break up. And I was just like,
what's the point?
Then why were you in the relationship? Because
if you guys can't, and
you know you're gonna break up.
And it's not like you can make it work. Like,
right, you could
online,
but
FaceTime. And I know it's not like as like comforting as good.
Yeah, it's not.
But then what's the point of you being together?
If you know you're gonna break up, there's just no point. You should just wait till you reach to college till you find someone that you can actually be with.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
Alright, well, that was teen life. Let's talk about TikTok. So, as you guys know, TikTok is supposed to be getting banned by the time we're filming this. And if it is banned already, well, it got banned. But hopefully it isn't. I don't think it will be banned.
I don't think it will be banned. It's TikTok. It's too popular to be banned. But I'm pretty sure it's like the #1 app.
A lot of people were upset about like, did you watch the Congress videos?
The what?
Or the Congress people were like interviewing him.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a lot of people were upset because the Congress, like men and women, they were all old and didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah, they did not know what they were talking about.
Like, one of them were like, oh, does the TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network? And like, I guess he was trying to like see if like TikTok can like get your Wi-Fi and get your house and IP address and But you don't understand, that's how Wi-Fi works.
It's
like
Wi-Fi
if you connect your
Wi-Fi
to your phone and then you open an app, the app is
literally
going to have your IP address. It will,
have
because that's what your Wi-Fi is. It's an IP address. They're going to have your IP address to it. And if you don't connect to the Wi-Fi, well, then you won't be able to use the app freely.
Exactly.
And there's no way in hell you can use a social media app without Wi-Fi.
Literally,
like,
this is not happening.
And it probably isn't ever going to happen.
Exactly.
Another thing they were talking about, like, they were talking to him about how, like, I remember this one man was like, oh, when TikTok like sees your eyes, like, do they see if your pupils are dilated so you can see what you want to think? It was stupid.
What? Just hearing that sentence made my brain so.
And honestly, I remember he was talking about, so on TikTok there's like a sunglass filter, and like they have to like, you know, see your face, and they have to see where your eyes are and stuff. And so the CEO was like, oh yeah, so like when you use filters, they need to track your face to see where it's going.
Exactly.
And then the guy was like, well,
why do you need to track my face? That's ridiculous.
And it's like, people don't understand, like, that's how filters work.
Filter.
And even the CEO said after you track your, you know, self or whatever, they delete the data. And store it on your phone. So I don't understand the problem.
Like,
if we're being honest, it's funny how it's funny how like they're trying to ban TikTok and stuff, but they're not looking at Twitter. Twitter has porn on it. Like Twitter's ridiculous.
Twitter's literally the open black.
It's basically the black web. Like you can see shootings on there.
We can see literally people die, like dead
on Twitter, right?
You can see all types of crazy stuff on there.
And then let's look at Google. Google tracks you. Google knows where you are. Google knows literally your data.
Even if you tell them that you don't want your location on, their location is still on. They can still see everything.
Let's talk about our phones. We put everything into our phones. We put our address into our phones. We put our Wi-Fi passwords into our passwords in general into our phones. You don't think Apple can see that? They can definitely see that.
There's literally
if Apple has authority over each phone that we have, and everything we put into our phone, Apple can see.
It's literally access.
Now, the reason why no one's really that worried about it is because if Apple sells it, you can sue them.
You can sue them.
But the point is, it's still there. They can see everything. Like, they know
really can.
everything.
They can see everything. So, and, you know, actually, this is a crazy thing. Now that we're getting to this, there's also, like, where conspiracy comes in. Kind of, I'm going to just mix it in a little bit. But, like, there's kind of this conspiracy where, like, you know how, like we said, your phone literally tracks you everything. So sometimes when you're talking about things, like maybe you want to go to Ross in a couple of hours, and your phone would literally give you a Ross ad, and you were just talking about it. You're like, oh whoa, well look at that, what a coincidence. It's really not. Like they literally can hear, see, like they can see and hear everything that you're putting into your phone, and they literally conquer that up. That way you can stay on it more. It's like, come on. I feel like that was an interesting thing to put in the video.
It's the truth though.
It's the truth.
So forget TikTok. Like stop worrying about TikTok. You need to worry about everything else.
You need to worry about everything else.
I don't know. I feel like the government. Okay, we don't talk about politics.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna get political.
No.
But I do feel like the government doesn't want TikTok because they can't control TikTok.
They can't control it, and you know what?
Because it's Chinese owned. They only care about apps that they can control.
That's
it. That's the only political thing I'm gonna say. But other than that,
it is true.
It's the truth, but we don't talk about politics. So that was the only little politics bit you'll ever get out of me.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not, because that can be very
controversial. And we don't talk about politics on this, but that's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, because I'm into that, you know, conspiracy stuff, and I was gonna say something, but I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
Keep it to yourself. Don't wanna get controversial.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the whole thing on TikTok. And yeah.
I feel like the whole vibe of the video just changed from being like, oh, TikTok banned, to like, oh my god, this is happening in the world.
Alright guys, so that one got a little heated.
Yeah, that did get a little bit heated. I feel like we need to cool down. Let me drink some
relax
water.
a little bit. Now we're gonna talk about, or now we're gonna react to our TikTok. Since we're talking about TikTok banned,
might as well just react to some TikTok before or if it gets banned.
Okay guys, now we're going to be reacting to our TikToks. The first TikTok we're reacting to is when we unboxed the Google Chromecast. We're going to be unboxing the Google Chromecast.
Okay, but that
the lighting,
so satisfying.
The cord, like the quality itself is just so good. Now we're going to walk through everything.
Okay guys, so I'm just going to be telling you about it. So what is Chromecast? Chromecast is a family of dongles for your television connecting to TVs, HDMI ports.
Ooh, that was a chill, simple video. What's the next one we're reacting to?
We're reacting to the Draw It or Eat It.
Draw It or Eat It challenge.
The last round. Mark is that go.
That's it.
Okay. Mine.
This is circle.
As you can see, it has the ocean spray sign, the cranberry sign. As you can see on this, it has like a water, like animation look. Oh my god, why did I break it down like that?
You were so aggressive.
I was aggressive that day because I'm competitive. If you guys know, I'm competitive. Like I have to win.
Wait, who won?
You. I always lose against him. So I'm
That's good. I'm sorry, bro. He thought he ate that drawing. It was a circle.
In the comments, someone said it looked like a Christmas ornament.
It did look like a Christmas ornament.
Literally, guys, in the comments, someone said it looked like a Christmas ornament.
Draw it or eat.
Alright, guys. Dancing. Woo! You said Mummy's dance?
What you like, boy? You're mine.
I don't even know the dance.
We can go,
or
This
eat
is the
it
second
This
challenge.
was a second part
We
of
have
it.
60 seconds to draw each item, and the loser has to eat the item.
What color is that? Green.
Time's up.
Guys, when we used to play the Darty challenge, I used to go over the time a lot. Like, I used to cut it out, but I used to go over the time.
drawing. I have the
Oh my god, that was
outline
terrible.
with the red on top.
No, black.
And then I have the GIF in the middle.
Okay, and mine is again a 3D. I have the GIF. Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, hers is really good.
This one, this part. Yeah, you should definitely want this one. I don't even know why.
Next. Dancing.
This is a really good dance video. Hey.
Did you guys know I could dance like that? Okay, one thing about this, when I went to school the next day, because I had posted it on my Snapchat, and so many people were showering me with compliments like, oh my god, you dance so good, I know you could dance like that, Yeah, and I've been dancing, like, for a long time. I took a lot of dancing classes in my life, so I honestly, like, I've been dancing for a while. This is Anisha's version, which I personally feel like she did better, but I just like the way she changed up, like, yeah, I just like that move too, yeah. Anything to say about that one?
No.
I'm a dog, car go fast, I'm on your ass, move.
I was so addicted to this TikTok.
Oh no, oh no,
I love this dance.
Hey.
oh no, oh no. She can dance like Colo, sweetie honey like Colo,
I think this dance really shows his like individual dancing skills.
I love this TikTok. I feel like making these videos is really important because a lot of people just see us at a desk
Yeah.
and in front
Majority
of a
the
wall.
time.
No one gets to see us like getting up and dancing in different
Being
locations.
physical,
and
you know?
Being physical, yeah. This TikTok was rushed, by the way. I love this TikTok. I like the way Anisha did it. Very good. Oh, someone in the comments said you ate that
You
up.
ate that out. I need to
Eat it up, eat it over, watch me beat it up. She gon' tear it up, let me see you tear it up. Tear it up, let me see you tear it up.
Hey. Guys, you see like the differences in our TikTok versus his TikTok.
I don't like doing TikTok
His
just
is so
one
much more
person.
like hardcore,
I like
and then mine
doing
is like.
well because I'm a more experienced dancer, but Anisha's okay. Let me say this: me and Anisha are both experienced dancers, but I'm more trained. Like I'm more properly trained than her. But she's never trained dancing in her life. Like she's never been to a dance class, but she's been to one. But she's still like really good dancer. Like she has really good body control and everything. Like
I'm a dog,
so she's self-taught, and I'm like co-taught.
I got a bag.
Anisha said I look gloss in this one. So.
He does look very loud.
Guys, this is a good dance. Eight. And then this is both of us.
This video did really good though.
And also, we're filming this on April 1st on Saturday. So, well, by the time we post this, we probably made way more TikToks. So,
Yeah, way more.
yeah. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And please go check out our videos. And she already explained the social medias and everything, so we don't have to do it again. And anything you want to say?
Guys, check out our TikTok. Check out our new dance. Do it if you want to.
Love you guys so much. Bye.